Hey folks, welcome back to the Trinity Episcopal Church YouTube Bible study. I'm the Reverend Jimmy Abbott, and today we are looking at the creation story at the beginning of Genesis, the 7 days of creation. Many of us are familiar with the story in the beginning when God created the heavens and the earth, and we hear this, "Let there be light." God creates humankind in God's own image, and then of course God rests on the seventh day, a sign of Sabbath, the fullness of creation. But one of the things that I want to talk about today is the ongoing theological conversation about if God created creation out of nothing, ex nihilo is that phrase, or if God simply took what was there and ordered it into creation. Now, actually, I believe that there was something there, that God took whatever it was, the primordial soup, if you will, and sort of fashioned it into a creation as we experience it now. Not that God just sort of made something, but that there was something there, the story in Genesis seems to tell us, and that God ordered it. I think a lot about my pantry or my junk drawer. There is stuff there that no matter how many times I try to clean my pantry, there's always stuff there. And what God seems to do in this story is that God goes in and makes order out of the chaos. I think that is a wonderful way also to think then about how God works in our own lives. There is stuff going on in our lives. There's chaos. It's going every which way. I don't know about you, but no day is ever the same. I'm up, I'm down, I'm here, I'm there. There's always something going on. And what God does is that God comes and makes order out of that chaos. And through that order, our lives are then ordered so that we can know the fullness of God's grace and love. That's what I'd love for y'all to think about in your prayer life this week, and as you reflect on God's work in your life, is how has God taken all of the stuff that's going on and made it into order? And really to thank God for that order. That everything we do in church is orderly, which is really a beautiful thing. It is a sign of creation, that God has taken the randomness of life and made it into order. That's the way I read the 7 days of creation. Would love to hear from you about how you read these great 7 days of creation. You can leave a comment here or send me an email. We'd love to be in touch.